Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Perez, Drescher, on the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Apologies today. It is On the Apologies. It is 85 degrees in New York City. Derek Drescher, Gio Perez. Today I am the great white boy, joined by the great boy, and also the God.
The great boy
already? Do you hear this shit?
This is good. This
Y'all
is
need
a
to
nice,
change that jail-ass
like
music,
this.
too.
Nah, you know what? This feels like an old New York day. Just all the races hanging out on a mailbox. Like, yo, what up, right?
What
and
up?
of course, the white boy is the wildest one, right? Just trying to prove himself all day long.
I'm the crazy one.
He got a towel on like he's at a music
Right,
festival and
right.
I
shit.
would have fought against the Confederacy.
That's what everybody
nigga.
always try to tell you too. Like when you seen cats hanging on the corner like that, the white boy, the boy you got to be scared of. You know what I mean?
That's the
Like,
scariest one.
especially because he got a dad that got bail money.
Right. Right.
And the right complexion for the right connection.
Right?
Yeah.
I would have destroyed the Confederacy from the inside out.
There you
Yeah.
go,
That's
my
what I
boy.
would have did.
There you go,
yeah.
my boy.
Yeah.
The Black Klansman. He would have been a Black Klansman.
Have you ever watched that movie?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've
movie.
seen it. I only had to watch it once.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You didn't like it?
It wasn't like.
I mean, it was cool.
it was cool, but
You know what, man? It's like you ever seen the movie? Because I just watched this on the
Talk
plane.
shit,
You ever
talk
seen American Fiction?
With
Jeffrey Wright. It's a new joint. It's a new.
Yeah, it came out last year.
No,
Jeffrey
no.
Wright, Erica Alexander.
Jeffrey Wright, the comedian?
No,
No,
the comic.
That's
The
Stephen
dude
Wright.
that you ever seen? The dude that played Peoples and
Shaft.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the Spanish
Him.
guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah.
not Spanish.
Yeah.
That nigga something else. I don't know what he is. But this
Oh, shit.
movie is
pretty-
why
pretty
we
goddamn
reacting
good.
that way. It's the same thing. Which just like, yeah, I get it. That story exists, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of hearing about the black people's
My
struggle
sister's
and
a
the
doctor.
minorities and
My
shit.
mama
Right.
got cancer.
Wait, that's
She
black
got
people
dementia.
saying that?
Well, that's what this movie was saying, and
Yeah.
I think it touched on something that we all kind of feel like with those movies, like Black Klansman and shit like
Yeah.
that. It was like,
All right, come on.
bruh,
It's a
like,
trope.
We
We
did
all
that
know.
already. You know what I mean?
12
Like, it's
years
not-
of this.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Roots.
right.
Django.
Like,
Come
Shane
on.
Hear that?
Gillis-
You heard it here first. Black people are tired of hearing about black people.
Yeah.
That's
Nah, trying to
don't
hear
even know
about
whether-
that facet of black people.
I don't even know.
I mean,
whether-
because it was for a while, it was just hood movies.
Exactly.
And
yeah,
then it
yeah.
went
Don't be
to the
boys.
And what's
boys,
crazy,
yeah,
if
boys
you
in the
look
hood,
back
Men's
at all of
Society.
the movies, it's all gay dudes playing thugs. It's all gay ballerina people that's just like, I
That
mean,
have range.
Y'all know, look at y'all. Y'all been to jail, you got a scar on your neck. You ain't never seen nobody in the movie. They pretty, they gorgeous. You know what I mean?
They ain't got no diss.
Right.
They
no
ain't been on the
keloids,
gate.
nothing. They don't have no eczema.
Right.
Nothing.
No, they got no battle wounds.
Stop bringing up my shit. That's why I wear coats in the summer. Fuck y'all. I got
know.
blotchy skin.
Isn't that another thing?
King Blocks.
A lot
That's
of
what they
you
used to
people
call me.
think black people walk around with these masks on because they want to do shiesty shit. No.
No.
Niggas got eczema.
Niggas got
All right?
skin
We out here.
problems.
We got gluten allergies too.
Talk
and
shit.
we don't know how to
Oh,
deal
Phil?
with it, and it's unsightly.
So-
Unsightly.
Philly banned the
shiesty mask.
yeah,
How do you
it's
how do you
over.
feel about that?
I was never a shiesty man.
I know
I
you
was a
never
motherfucker,
you don't wear
man.
them. I know you.
I
ain't
know
into
who
that
I
shit.
am.
Nah, I'm not into it. I mean, you know what's funny? I'll wear them in the morning to go running.
Oh, shit, for real?
That's when it should
That's
be.
when
worn.
it's
cold.
supposed to be worn.
But if
yeah.
it's 85
like
degrees
a 4
out right
a.m.
now-
dewy run.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes perfect
Yeah,
sense. And
yeah.
a little Nike swoosh on the side of your head, whatever.
okay.
But yeah, the dudes that's delivering the on the mopeds in 105
The
degree
DoorDash.
weather
They deserve
with
it
a
too.
Montclair coat on and
Yeah.
a mask. I'm
Not
like,
a Claire
bro,
on.
bro,
Not a
what is
Claire.
happening?
I got me some Claire. I was wearing some Claire last night, Fly Guy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I thought the masks were a good idea. So I'm like, wow, look at that, keeping the neck warm and all of that
Right,
shit
right,
like
right.
that. You know what I mean? And then it just got out of control.
Got out of control.
So my first time, because to me, like a shiesty mask, that's what you call a baklava, I believe, which is also a
Baklava is dessert.
is
Yeah,
dessert.
baklava's a dirt.
Whatever, you know what I mean? So but like the KGB wears them and shit like that. The first time I ever dealt with one during the summer,
Was Call of Duty?
no, it wasn't Call of Duty. I was in Brooklyn. I was working out on the monkey bars, and I saw about 4 kids walking over with them, and it was like 2:00, and I was like, this is I should leave. I should leave. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't care what color the people are. If I see a group of guys walking upon me with masks on in the broad daylight, I'm leaving.
You know what? You know what I don't fuck with? I like to call them
discernment.
I like to call them insect. You know the little kids with the skinny jeans and their legs is like
Oh,
all
it's
here.
the worst.
But they walk like bugs because you know they got that thing on them.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like I'm like, yeah, man, I can't. And the funny thing is like,
Yeah, they build like Wile E. Coyote.
right,
Feet to the
right.
side.
And you
Yeah.
can
Okay.
see where they all are in their. In my opinion, you can see where they all are in their street shit by their shoes.
Okay.
Nigga shit busted wide open. He ain't been getting
Yeah,
busy
yeah,
in
yeah,
no
he ain't
way
getting no
yet.
money.
But the nigga shit who's like kind of a little dusty, choked up, like, oh, he done been into some shit in these sneakers. That's why he ties them up now. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
all right. Yeah.
There was this cat back in the day. His sneakers, the sole came off. He had a pair of Air Force Ones, but he couldn't get a new pair of sneakers, so he used to just drag that foot.
Yeah.
He would just drag that foot, and then he would come off the curb. The back of the sneaker will open up, and then he would
The
just
things New Yorkers do to keep up appearances, man.
The duct tape. You remember?
I
you
mean,
seen the
he
duct
tried
tape
the
on
glue, but when it gets hot out, that shit ain't.
Yeah.
It's coming apart.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's funny? I remember as a kid, like I've had play shoes that got to that point
Yeah.
of falling
Yeah, where
apart,
they
and we
start
would all
talking to
play
you.
with them. You know what I mean? Like it was a thing. Maybe you might have still worn them to school. I don't know. I do think it was weird that like white kids was able to wear raggedy shoes. And
I don't understand.
we
it.
wouldn't. Our teasing wouldn't even affect them.
Yeah, God forbid you got like a drop of dirt on your lace. It's fucking over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, because
you,
I was a sneaker kid.
Yeah,
I
bro.
got all the kicks.
you can't
Yeah.
wear Jordans and Air Force Ones and Dunks, and I don't understand how people have gotten away with them being dirty and also wearing Adidas pants with them. I mean, you should be
wearing Nikes
you
with a
should
band.
be put to death.
Yeah.
Oh
in
yeah,
my
you can't.
opinion.
I
don't
can't
even,
do that.
Yo,
right?
you know what's
That's
crazy?
cross-branding.
I don't.
You
I
can't
don't say
cross-brand.
anything because it just makes you look old.
You-
Bro,
Yeah,
you
Nike
just-
with the Adidas
Yo,
terrible.
If
Wait,
you
wait, wait.
start calling niggas out about cross brand and they be like, yo, shut your old ass
Yeah,
up, old
yeah,
head. You
yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Cross-branding is awful.
It's
But
disgusting.
It is awful, but
It's
I'm
awful.
telling you, them kid, like you're not gonna win calling no young nigga out about that. They gonna like you old as shit for even noticing that, bro.
Cross-branding nigga.
Yeah.
That's
Like what? You work for Nike, motherfucker? Why
Right.
you care?
Right.
And that's
I ain't gonna
fine.
lie, they got
yeah,
some good
dude.
little
You want a
snapbacks.
job? You little cross-branding ass nigga.
Right.
I'm cross-branding right now.
I will, and I forget what Jordans they are, what number they are. The one with like the little holographic bubble on the side. You know, they
The
come in
13s.
white and blue, white and red.
13s.
I will say this: the Adidas pants, the colors are very close to the colors that on those Jordans.
How about
Yeah.
that?
But I would never.
Let me tell you something. I'm so old school with it. I don't even cross brand when I work out. If I'm gonna put on the Adidas hoodie, it gotta be the
It'd be
Adidas,
Adidas
pants
sneakers,
and
yeah.
the Adidas sneaker.
Yeah.
It just feels wrong.
Feels
It
wrong, bro.
feels in violation.
For
You
real.
know what I mean?
You can
Like,
only
yeah.
cross-brand fly shit.
Yeah, no, it's got to be designer.
Yeah, it's
got
gotta
to
be
be
designer.
designer,
I
like
got-
Gucci shoes with
Like, I
a.
got Pradas on with a little, what was this? It's a little
Is
Supreme.
that okay up there?
Can you pull up
I'm not
Pradas
100%
for
sure.
Our subscribers? And
I don't
most
need-
of them wear
I'm
Vans.
tasting,
and-
but I can wear Nike and Adidas, not
I'm
sports
not even trying to
brands.
come at you. I
Hey,
just
shut the
don't
fuck
know
up
that
about
world.
Vans.
But like, that's not faux pas up there?
Well, only because Wes said he had seven brands and he said he was tasteless. I was
Right.
like, I'm gonna be tasteless too.
Okay,
I mix
okay.
it. No, those are not those products. These products, like fucking.
Show 'em, show 'em.
Stepped in my
I got
Pradas.
these products here. They look more like some fly shit. Yeah, none of those.
Now, what does faux pas mean?
Faux pas means tacky.
Tacky
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the fashion world.
or gaudy?
But but it is dope to have.
Snitching is faux pas.
Okay.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Thank you, Derek.
Faux pas,
David.
frowned
I
upon.
appreciate you.
You
Yeah,
see?
faux pas.
It's
Yeah,
French.
yeah.
Yo, nigga, we was just in France and England teaching these goofy ass jail niggas some worldly shit. Yeah.
But I like that I'm able to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
no,
faux pas
snitching,
means
that's
frowned
faux pas,
upon.
nigga.
So yeah, but you know, but if
I love learning new words.
yeah,
And there's sometimes words will, if someone says a word to me, it'll make me think, you know, it's just something. Like you said faux pas, and my head went to fake, right?
okay, fair enough.
But I mean, it was close, but it wasn't it. But I'm going to say some words to everybody here, and I want you to tell me
Okay,
what comes to mind. Ready?
right.
Diddy.
No Diddy.
Predator.
Okay.
Producer. I separate the man from
Ready?
the art.
Separate the man from the art.
Palestine.
NYU boarded up. It is.
It is. He's right.
NYU's boarded up.
Gio.
Career killer.
Hamas.
Ready? Next one. Wigger.
That'd be you.
Can I use his answer?
That'd be you.
Bucket hat. When I hear wigger, I think bucket hat.
I also think towel under the fitted.
Donald Trump.
2024.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Derek.
Sorry about that. What was the word?
Donald Trump.
Golden high tops.
All right. How do you feel about those sneakers, Derek?
I would never wear them.
Okay.
They're very tacky. They look like wrestling
Trumps.
shoes.
Last one. Nelson Mandela.
In jail, but he divorced his wife after 6 months. Chris Rock joke.
To me, now it's the Mandela effect.
Yep, that's right.
That's the first thing I think of.
What is the Mandela effect exactly? I don't know.
The Mandela effect. You want to say it?
Yeah, it's like when the masses believe that something like this logo could have been higher, but everybody will be like, no, it's always been this low. But they're like, no, we all remember it being this high.
But it wasn't true.
But it wasn't true.
So, and it got the name because there was a time where you'd have been like, yo, Nelson Mandela. They're like, ain't he dead?
Yeah.
They're
A lot of people thought he was
like
dead.
at least 2/3 of the world was convinced, nah, he died, right? We all remember that. But they're like, no, it never happened.
in prison
But
the whole time.
somehow the whole world
They thought he was
remembered
dead
it
while
was-
he was locked up?
Right. Like the whole world was like, nah,
Nah.
we remember that. You know what I mean? So that's what's called the
You know that
Mandela
almost
effect,
happened?
when everybody feels like, no, that happened. And it's like,
Yeah.
nah, that's not true. Here's the documentation. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
That happened to Sinbad.
Yeah.
Everybody thought Sinbad was dead for like 2
Yeah,
years.
really?
He had-
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, too, now I think it's happening
yeah.
with, right?
No.
Well, no, that's not. It's more
Sim-
different. I feel like one
Sinbad-
of them
I
was
think
like
the Mandela effect is also what caused like that red black dress, white gold dress.
No, that's
yeah,
more of an
yeah,
optical
blue.
illusion.
Yeah.
That's
No,
more of an
because
optical-
half of us saw it one way. You know what I mean? Like, and then we
Yeah.
really remember seeing it that way. You still can't.
No,
convince
but
motherfuckers.
you still see it that way though. If you saw it gold before, you still see it gold now. With the Mandela effect, it was like the Fruit of the Looms logo.
Yeah.
Where they were like, everybody remembers a cornucopia in it, but they were like, it was never there. But the whole world remembers the cornucopia with the fruit in it.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is a cornucopia?
You don't know what a
That
cornucopia is?
cornucopia,
No.
yeah.
Thing that
Thanksgiving?
holds the fruit.
It's like a gourd,
you
open
ain't-
gourd, and all of the food comes out
All
of
the
it.
food,
It's like
yeah.
the logo for Thanksgiving.
It's
next
so-
to
yeah.
turkey.
I feel very uneducated.
You don't
today.
know what a cornucopia
Okay, hey,
is?
you did heroin, man. There's a lot of shit that left.
That
you know what I
missed.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's a lot of stuff.
You've done
See?
a cornucopia of drugs.
That's a cornucopia.
Yeah, you see?
So
that's
far
it.
today, I've learned faux pas.
Yeah.
So
I've
they're
learned
saying that
Mandela
that-
effect and cornucopia.
Cornea.
Cornucopia.
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 Nah, you got to keep saying it that way. That's
Cornucopia.
that. That way people
Cornucopia.
know.
Cornucopia.
Yeah, people know they accept it. you know?
Cornucopia. That's how I talk.
So just take the fruit out and put drugs there. And then there you go. And that's how you'll remember.
Put stolen goods in there.
Yeah, stolen goods, all that shit.
Shanks.
Pull up tapes,
Now Mandela was in prison for what? 30 years?
something like that.
Yeah.
30 years.
Like bombed the embassy or some shit, right?
I don't think he
Or
did.
He was,
I think
he was a conspiracy that he was behind it.
from what I understand, I think his wife was the ruthless one.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Well,
So?
it usually is. Yeah. It's usually got to be a chick that's gonna hold a dude accountable
Yeah.
for
Like
him
Michelle.
to really stand tall like that.
How about that?
Otherwise,
Yeah.
24 years.
Doc.
So 24 years, but also he wasn't just in prison. 24 years, I think a lot of it was hard labor, which was him just raking the beach in Africa, and basically almost made him blind because of the way the sun bounces off of the sand there.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
they would not allow them to wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
a lot of
shades.
his writing and shit, he was like, "Please, motherfuckers, send me some sunglasses."
I think I like that. I think I'm gonna wear shades the rest of the year, every day.
That's the
Yo,
Mandela
to
effect.
stand in.
I think I'm gonna wear shades the
yeah.
rest of the year now, just
That's
because
so
that
funny.
story.
Yeah, that was his big thing. They were like, "Nelson, what do you want us to do?" He's like, "Please get me sunglasses."
Is that his voice?
I
Is that-
tried. This is Nelson Mandela.
You know who was saying it? You know
It
who
was
doing
Dave
it.
Chappelle.
What?
Yeah.
You sounded like Winston Churchill.
Who did you tell me that? Somebody told me that.
Probably me.
That what?
I was like,
You remember on the beginning of the Talib Kweli album, and it was Mandela talking? That was
Right.
Chappelle
it
doing
was
Mandela.
Chappelle doing Mandela. I thought it was Mandela for the longest. It might have been
No,
you that told me
goof.
that.
It was fucking Chappelle.
What album was that?
It might have been Reflection Eternal. Great fucking album.
What year was that? I'm not a
99.
96,
99.
99.
He was still locked up then. 'Cause
Nelson, no, he was president of South of.
Didn't
what,
he get out in 2000?
what country did he become president of? South Africa, correct?
Here's another Mandela effect.
Yeah, well,
I don't really know anything else about him. You asked me my first thing. That was it. Mandela effect.
I watched the
I don't
movie.
know
I
nothing
just
else about
remember
it.
him
We
cheating.
going down some rabbit hole now, man.
Yeah.
Get out of this. What's the next topic?
Nah, but you know what? That just go to show Black History Month is not long enough.
Not long enough.
We're not doing anything.
I'm the
shit.
most versed in Black
I'm
history.
that's what I'm saying. We don't know shit.
You were forced
We don't know shit about Nelson
learn
Mandela.
that Black history.
But we can tell you all 3 hours of that Cat Williams interview.
Dave,
God damn it.
that is.
Damn it.
Black
Shout out to
History
Cat.
Month is
Cat
wild.
got arrested in Seattle for fighting niggas again.
Right. Hey, look, more facts on Cat.
He about to do a live on Netflix.
Oh, I
this-
can't wait
this
for
Saturday.
this shit. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna be there
Oh,
tuned
so
in.
No, he ain't get arrested. That's controversy to drum up.
Oh, yeah, the drum up
yeah,
was special.
yeah.
Yeah, or he did, and he just got out.
Which I mean,
Well,
good
man,
for him. He could do a day. He done been to jail before. Yeah, that's like I used to respect guys like that. Like you ever used to watch the 18 when y'all was little,
Oh yeah, of course.
right? And remember, you said what is it?
I don't know what that is.
It was
You don't
like
know the
these
18?
dudes.
18?
Oh,
Mr.
18.
T.
I
Yeah.
thought you said that the number 18.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
the
Mr. T.
18.
Yeah, they had the
Yeah.
van and all that
So
shit.
it'd be shit like Murdoch don't like flying. Right? And they be like, but Murdoch, we gotta get on this plane. I ain't getting on no plane. They be like,
No,
all right.
that's Baracus.
Pow, right?
Baracus didn't like flying.
Okay,
Murdoch
but
was
whatever.
one who
But
flew.
someone would knock this nigga out
They would have to.
and
So,
put him
yeah.
on, not like on some dose they would just deck him out cold from behind, put him on the plane, and then like
He wake up with his head hurting, but they be there. It's so
and
funny.
he be just like, thanks, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I so badly want to be of that cloth. You know what I mean? Like,
Where you could just knock somebody out.
and
and
it's
says
cool.
no.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, thanks, dude. I was tripping. We
Yeah,
need to get
yeah.
on
I
that
was
plane.
bugging out. Y'all made the right
Hit this
decision.
nigga real
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
so we can get to the next
So
location.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Cat was able to be like, yeah, I'll go to jail for a night to promote my shit.
All right, there's one video I want to show you guys. I just want to see how you feel about it. Nat, can you start getting that thing ready to go? I just want you to watch it and just tell me what comes to mind.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get into everything else we got planned. Did I get motherfucking sunburn on the way over here?
Is it this one?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
No sound.
No sound.
No sound.
No, you should do a sound.
No sound. Just watch.
Yeah, but you need the music. The one says, "I'd rather him dance than be in prison and being a gang member."
yeah.
Thanks for the shout out.
All right, that's enough.
He's a talented.
Talented?
He's a talented young gay man who's obviously into that shit.
This is the thing I thought of. I would hate to like a girl that's like his best friend.
Oh yeah.
Like to have to go through that
yeah.
to
Or
get
hang
to
around that.
right.
Oh, yeah, that's
man.
one hell of a
Because
boss
it's
fight.
also
Yo,
he
that's a
probably
boss.
talks spicy and it ain't
yeah.
shit
That's
you
one
can
hell
do
of a
about
boss
it
fight.
because he will whoop
Your
I
ass.
changed the
That's
answer.
the ultimate
Boss
bodyguard.
fight.
Boss fight.
Boss fight. I changed my answer. Boss
Yo,
fight.
that's all I can see is like, yo, he probably be with the baddest
Bro.
bitches too, man. Like
Yeah.
just in the way.
In
Yes.
the fucking way.
And then be like,
and
what?
literally.
Hurdle. That's
Yeah.
another word. Hurdle.
Hurdle?
A
Hold on,
big
Andre,
hurdle.
Andre said, "Don't mess with you, man. Fuck Andre."
Yeah.
What? All right, you know what,
Oh,
Andre?
shit. He
Hold
about
on.
to flail on you.
Zach wants to say something.
I did not know Sam J could dance like that.
Yeah, because of the shortcut. Nah.
Salute to Zach Amico.
And salute Sam J too. Temple State. That was a great take, Dave. That was a great fucking take.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
That really was the kid in it that wrote the comment, being like, "Thanks for the shout out."
Yeah.
Where was he?
In here,
Some,
Wait a minute.
I made it
The kid-
sound
some
gay,
of the
like,
dudes in here
Gerald
are
Meyer?
motherfucking
that is
ruthless.
him. I went to his
Okay.
page.
Oh, shit.
It made me just sound gay. Like, where is he?
And-
What's his name? I want to follow him.
He put a kissing emoji at the end.
But that's he
Absolutely.
playing that up.
Yeah.
Because he know everybody, that's like a social trick. That's clickbait. How the fuck you gonna deal with this?
Are
like you were
gay
saying.
dudes even into this though? Like, because that's the other thing. This seemed like it's just
Imagine
that,
he's not gay.
There's that big dude that dances with. Oh yeah, his father forced him to do that. He wanted to play football, and his father's like, "No, you're gonna dance."
There's more scholarship money here, son.
That's the twist.
You don't want to farm where everyone else is farming, son.
Yeah,
You
man.
gotta.
Like, niggas hate him because he fucking
Right.
all they girls and shit. Like,
He ain't gay.
You know how
that
our
nigga be
fa-
fucking my girl on
Right.
splits.
He's mad.
Like,
He's just mad.
Yo, that be the wildest twist. He's straight as shit.
just the grandfather just schooling everybody. You know how we survived slavery.
Doing splits and backflips.
We had to pretend we weren't what we were, son.
We had to do them death drops for freedom, motherfucker. Death drops for.
You go out there and you show them what you hate.
Dance your way to freedom, son.
Dance to
your way to
freedom.
freedom.
God damn. That is the fucking John Henry of dance.
Yeah. The John Henry of dance. That's the modern day John
That's
Henry
a
right
big ass
there.
dancing motherfucker right there.
big-
Oh, holy Christ.
big
Boss
fella.
fight, but that was perfect, Dave. What a breakdown.
That was
Analogies, guys.
absolutely wonderful. All right. Word association game, Jorge, that's what we did already, correct?
What was that?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that one?
Let's get into this $8 million theft from Sephora.
Oh shit.
Now,
Let's go.
I used to steal from Sephora regular. I used to call it Sephora. That's what I thought. how
the
you would say
PH makes an F
Sephora,
sound.
it. Yeah, Sephora. But I
Phonics. That's phonics. Phonics also is a PH sound. Phonics.
yes, Ponics. Pahonics.
Jesus Christ.
So, but I would steal from Sephora, and I would go.
And now you stuck with it.
I would go on the subway, and I would just sell everything half off. And
You'd be like the kids with the little
I'd make a killing.
with the trays of makeup.
Okay.
I'd just be like, I have a big bag. I got this is Sephora. Everything's half off. And I would make
the move.
I would make a killing. Back in the day, the security guards were allowed to put hands on you.
Absolutely.
And there was this one security guard I had a beef with, and he got me quite a few times. Big dude threw me around, and then one time I pulled my needle out. I said, "Stand back, motherfucker! I got AIDS."
Oh wow! Use the AIDS card.
And
Yeah,
get-
he robbed him at AIDS point.
Robbed him with AIDS. Robbed him with HIV.
At point.
Again, another person on the street I am terrified of
the
conflict
AIDS needle
with.
guy.
Not even AIDS, just a little, because he's going to do a weird move like that where I can no longer kick his ass.
Fuck.
Now I'm like, come on, man. This got me on the run.
Bite
I
you
don't
or
want no
scratch
AIDS.
you or some
Right,
shit.
right. But he's being a dick.
Can't get AIDS dry cleaned. Fuck. That's some horse shit right there.
All right, how we doing? How we making out? We're getting that up.
I got it here.
Okay.
You got it ready?
So, do you want? This is her getting arrested.
Yeah, the time to the snatch and grabs that were
So
happening in LA.
this
Oh,
is
wow.
Is this
and Atlanta and Florida. They had
know
like a
what?
ring.
And
of
she,
people.
yeah, she had like 12 women working for her and would like give them a list of stores to hit. It would included Target too.
Wow.
Okay, so these, I knew about these people.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so stupid. Sorry, not Target.
Ooh.
Couple.
Sephora and Ulta, which are both
That's
makeup
great.
stores.
That's movie
go.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And she was, she had 12 women working for her and would like pay their travel expenses
Yeah.
and be like, all right, hit these
All
places.
right, waste
Yeah,
that.
because she was selling them online. She had like this Amazon shop.
She's Sephora Blanco.
Sephora Blanco.
Yes, I still got it.
Absolutely.
So they had. So I would imagine she had a warehouse where she kept all this shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like a huge. So is this all white people too, right?
It doesn't say,
The
but
top.
the heads are white.
Top was, yeah.
Caucasians.
How about that?
Yeah.
Caucasians.
A fucking makeup ring.
No, I was
How
thinking about that
They got
yesterday.
hit with like 140 charges, I think it was.
There was a lot of cops there.
Yeah, and they're both pleading not
I mean,
guilty.
I
her
feel
and
like
her
that
husband.
Absolutely,
between how
yeah.
much money it was and the cross state line shit. This is federal.
Oh yeah.
I would
I
imagine.
wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
if
you
the- that
federally
might have been
fucked
the
now.
feds.
Yeah. What's that?
Was
from?
it the feds that took
Train
over?
day.
Yep.
Because it was like Atlanta and Florida, I think. Does it say?
Oh, let me see.
It was. I mean, she was running it from another state that these women were not in. Correct?
was
No,
in
she was
Cali.
in San Diego, but all of them were in California,
Oh, okay,
but they
okay.
would be like in LA and different. All the
Yeah.
stuff that we
No,
saw
there
that
was
popped
in
up on
Atlanta
the
too.
pin,
They had people that from different states doing it.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Too. They had a team.
It was
Yeah.
based out of California,
Based out
but
of
she had people hitting other places.
How
Okay.
about that?
So, did everybody get their stuff in? I wanna weigh in on this, but I wanna make sure y'all get all y'all shit out first about this.
No, go ahead. Go weigh in.
Okay. This
You're
would be a
the
perfect
take,
time.
Temple's takes.
This
That's
would
what
be
we're
a
naming this
perfect
episode.
time for me to advertise next week. I don't know. Is this live now, or when does this go?
Yeah,
out?
it's live now.
Live
It's
now?
You
on
have
Gas.
you have a new cologne
May
coming out
7th.
in Sephora.
Listen to what I'm saying. May 7th, here in New York City, I'm going to be doing a table read for a web series that I've been working on with a friend. It's called Gone in 60 Steps. For the past year, I have been writing a script about the snatch and grab game. I lie to you not, it started off as fiction, but when you want to talk about art imitating life, the script that I wrote is about two young men who sign up for a day of making money, they take a van out to a random mall to participate in a snatch and grab. It goes horribly wrong. The van pulls off before they could get out of there. A white woman who was in the store watching them do the snatch and grab catches them at a bus stop, like on the other side of the park, gives them a ride, but she wants in on the action for the excitement. So they begin starting to do the whole snatch and grab process, but she's teaching them the better way to do it.
Okay.
Where to get better items and how you can sell these items on apps like OfferUp. Let's go. You know what I mean? Because this is a world. The snatch and grab, I was pretty close to it. That was my thing. Theft and fraud was my thing when I was in the street. So this was something that really caught my eye. They say write about what you know.
Right.
So I've been writing this thing, and what we came up with was that it was a bigger thing. Like the people that were actually putting out the ads and hiring people.
Right.
It was for insurance money. It was a whole aspect of, hey, look, we're in an economy. Retail, no one can afford to buy all this overpriced shit. We just can't hit the margins.
Right.
But we can file insurance claims. How do we do that? Hire a bunch of poor kids to run in the stores and steal and act. That's why you don't see anybody stop anybody. They let it all happen. Walk right out the store. We want you to come and do this shit. You know what I mean? So I wrote a script, an 8-episode episodic. I am doing my first table read with this thing live.
Where's the table read?
The table read is going to be at the Comedy Shop down here in the Village on Bleecker Street. It's free to enter. I'm going to have food. I'm going to have drinks.
We know that place well.
All right, I'm coming.
Right. It's going to be Tuesday, May the 7th at 4 p.m. At the Comedy Shop. It's free. Just come by, have a drink, have some food, and we're going to read the first 3 episodes and let me know whether I have something here. Does this make any sense? Is this interesting? Like, do you guys follow? Do you comprehend it?
I already fuck with it.
To me,
You got your two
it's
thieves right
crazy.
here. You got your 2 white thieves right here.
Right. But it's the fact that, it's so on time with what's happening in the world right now that we finished this thing. I have no idea how to get it made or how to get it to script, but this is just me getting it started. So anybody that's listening, if you fuck with me, you fuck with the story, pull up the Comedy Shop, Bleecker Street. It's free. Just come there.
I'm going there.
May 7th, 4 p.m.
I'm gonna ask a friend of mine who she's directed
Check that out.
some
That's
really
dope.
good
Because that
independent
sounds like a
films.
dope ass.
That sounds fun. That sounds good.
I'll
Yeah.
invite her to
I'll
go.
watch that.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully she can make it.
It's like some white woman who's bored with her life and she happens to be at the mall and she sees
And
this
her
shit,
and
all of a sudden-
and the crazy thing is her husband's a goddamn cop. Her husband's a
plot
cop,
twist. Yeah.
and she's doing all this goofy shit right under his nose.
Yeah.
And that's what, to me, the beauty of it. And it's not I can spoil something without spoiling it in the script because I don't even know whether
Now
it's
is he
gonna make
looking
it.
for the thieves at any point?
He's in the neighborhood when things are happening. He's aware of all of these things that are happening, including he has friends in his district that are getting the calls on things his wife is actually involved in. He's close,
He's a
but he's
homicide
not
detective.
there.
Don't give
Right.
the whole shit
I'm
away.
not giving the whole thing away,
Yeah.
but one of the things when this thing does blow up, this white woman realizes she has to do time. She has to take the fall.
Yeah, there's no
because
going, there's no getting out of it.
and it's too many other people. If she walks, it's too many other people that are going to get in trouble for this. So she has to go down.
I love it, bro.
Yeah,
That's
white
dope.
woman taking
That's-
responsibility
yeah.
at the end of a movie. Come on, that's what I want to see. No.
Fucking
I was
love it.
already visualizing that shit.
That shit is great.
I would have been like, nope, it was them. I had nothing to do with it.
Right. But yeah, man, please come out May 7th, 4 p.m. The Comedy Shop, Bleecker Street.
That's dope. That's
I will
fire.
say this: I was involved in a robbery one time.
I remember when I was
once-
the wee age of 15.
I was young. It was youthful offender status, but I was called in. I was questioned, and the police the cop kept telling me, the detective was like, "I don't want you. I want your friend. I want Frankie," because his mother was actually a dispatcher for the police, and they couldn't stand that he was running around, doing wild
was in
shit.
them streets.
Yeah. So he's like, "Listen, just give me Frankie." And I go,
his
I
mom's
go,
a
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know no Frankie, this and that, whatever. And I took the fall for it. So they sent me to juvie. This fucking cop, this detective, bro, he would come see me at least once a month while I was in juvie. Be like, "Anything else you want to tell me? This and that, blah blah blah." No, right? He picked up a footprint from one of the crime scenes, and he was like, I need to see your sneakers."
Uh-oh.
So in the juvie I was in, they don't let you keep your sneakers unless you're going outside to like play ball on the yard or something. While you're inside the facility, sneakers are off, right?
Okay.
and I give him my sneakers, and he had like a footprint like on a tile, and he took my sneaker, and he went.
It was like he was just like fitting for like a doctor's show.
He went fuck, and he went fuck. That's
if it doesn't fit.
No, it matched, and he was like, I was hoping. I was like, it was just me. It was just me. You know, that's how hard up he was. He was to get this kid, but I guess I don't know. I just felt like telling that story.
Yeah, no, wow. I respect that on the other side. I think about that when I was young. As you were saying that, my cousin did not give me up on one.
Yeah.
We were definitely like doing a lot of theft from work or job.
Right.
And I just called out one day, and the day that I called out was the day that they made their move, and the cops came in, and they were like, "Where's your cousin?" He's like, "I don't know," and like. Yeah, when he got fired, and then he called me like, "Yo, the sheriff I just lost my job. The sheriff just came in. They was blah, blah, blah." And so I just never went back. You know?
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Don't return to the scene of the crime.
Well, yeah, for me I was working there, so but I was living with my aunt at the time. Like, this is how funny God is, I guess, when he intervenes, when he has other shit for you.
Okay.
My mom had put me out when I was 15.
Right.
So I'm living with my aunt. I'm on a long leash. That's where I'm getting in the streets. But I keep a job, right? But I'm stealing from the job. Crazy, right? So, boom, this whole thing happens. The cops are looking for me, but my paperwork shows my mother's address. So, of course, naturally, they're going to my mom's house, presenting the warrants. My mom, she legit, I don't know where he is. Right. You know what I mean? Like, but it's my senior year of high school. I graduated, get into college. So, boom, I go 300 miles away to Pittsburgh. My sophomore year catches up with me. There's something else got picked up, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've been looking for you." But the fact
ain't that the worst?
Me being in college and my dad being in the union
helped you out.
Saved everything.
They're like,
saved everything.
They're like, look who decided to show up. Dave Temple.
Right.
How you been?
Wait, so they picked you up and you didn't have to serve time and no shit like that?
Well, when I went to court, probation.
No, when I went to court for the case.
Okay.
My dad went with me to help. You know what I mean? Because my mom was just like, I'm done. I don't have nothing for him. You know what I mean?
You stole the young years from her.
Right. So my dad was more like, my dad was in an electricians union.
Yeah.
IBW, Local 98. They pull all the strings with everything. So my dad comes with me to court. When my name gets called, somebody steps up who we don't know. White dude in a suit. Your Honor, permission to approach the bench. He walks up, whispers some stuff to the judge. They talk a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. Come down. Have a seat. We sit there for the rest of the day watching court. Whole day, watch everybody's case.
Is he sending people to jail?
Yeah, everybody. People are winning.
That's
people are
making
losing.
that's making you nervous, right?
But I mean, no, we knew we had a chance. It was probably gonna be
Right.
fines or whatever. But it was just that whole concept of at the end of the day, and they go, "Was anybody haven't been called? What's your name? Temple?" And they look through the paperwork. They go, "Oh, you go to the cashier's. Your stuff is over there." And you go over there. Everything was dismissed. So it was just a thing of like his union got it taken care of, and that's where my daddy was always like, "Yeah, when they call, and they will call, your ass is going on the picket, not me."
Oh, wow.
You had a picket for your father? That's hilarious.
Yep. When supermarkets didn't finish their contract, now I got to be out there with the inflatable
With the
rat.
rat,
Like I give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
No scabs.
You got to pay that tax.
They're like, what the fuck?
You want to pay that back. Go ahead and pick it
like,
for them.
I'm not going out there, nigga. You going out there.
I will say
so
one
funny.
of the worst. I don't. And one of a scary feeling is when you feel like a little worm on a big fucking hook. Is when you're either in the bullpen and they're taking everybody out to go to court, or they bring everybody in on the bench, and everybody's all cuffed together, and you just see them just fucking handing out the years, or
Well, I mean, you mean with arraignment? Because with arraignment, that's what you mean when they're setting bail. Because when you go to bail, when you go to from the bullpen to court, you're just getting arraigned. You don't get.
No, I'm talking
talking
about. If you're like guys that are taking deals and shit like that, closing out instead of going to trial.
It was funny. I never learned that sorting process.
Right.
I never paid that. And it's just like niggas who pay attention and they just sit there at the gate and just learn everything. No, this is for that. These niggas doing that. Yeah. I never understood those people and how they get like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
just see it for so many years.
I
Just
guess
watch
so.
it over and over.
But that's
and
not
over
where
again.
I'm at. That's
But
not what
seeing
I'm
a
thinking
guy
about
come
if I'm
back-
ever sitting there. I'm just thinking about how much I fucked up of everything I got going on the outside. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you got
right
plenty
in
of
this
time
room.
every other day when you locked up to think about that. While you in jail, you might as well learn. Like people make fun of jailhouse lawyers, but I
can't
stand them. I got
they're
got
good.
away easy with my gun charge because I learned about the gun laws while I was locked up.
Right. Wow.
Because your lawyers
Yeah.
ain't doing shit. You
No,
gotta
if-
bring. You
if
do the
you got
research and be
legal
like,
aid-
look
You got to do the work.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
be like, send them highlights. Be like, yo, look, man, fucking case 2016, such
Wow,
and
you
such
got
versus
to
New
do
York.
Jail
of-
research.
Yeah,
So-
bro. I've
so do you
I've
think-
fired
You
lawyers
trying to leave the
in
dorm,
court.
bro? You be like, yo, sign me up for
Yeah.
law library.
So who do you
Oh,
think
okay.
found the loophole in
about that?
Weinstein's case? Weinstein did that himself or
lawyers.
somebody
His
else?
lawyers
lawyers.
was
He's
fucking
got the money to do
nasty,
that,
bro.
Okay.
He's got the money to do that.
And that lawyer that he got is a fucking monster. He's
Yeah.
a beast. It's like
Yeah.
Jadakiss said. Fucking, I
Wow.
got a hungry lawyer that'll eat the case.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna let him out for the retrial. Probably not. They maybe set a high ass bail, but he's
got the money for it.
He's got the bread.
That's pretty crazy.
And
They
then it
send a $1
becomes
million
a
bond, he's
war of
out.
attrition. But I remember the first time sitting in the bullpen when guys were copping out. I remember a guy came back in and he goes, how'd it go? He's like, not bad, man. And he goes, 10 flat. And I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
10 years, and he was not upset about it. You know what I mean? He was like, well, could
He's
have been
probably
way worse.
justified, yeah.
Could have been way worse. You know,
what
if he
he
took
do.
it to trial and lost, maybe 20.
Yeah, that's the
15.
weirdest shit to hear. You're in the bullpen.
10
Like,
flat.
when I was getting sentenced for
It's a
2
decade.
years, there was a guy like, yo, they offering me 58 right now, but if they drop it to 40, I'm taking it. And I'm like,
What are we talking
I'm like,
about?
what?
They drop it to
Can
40.
can you
I'm
put
taking
me
it.
in
I'm
another
humble.
cage?
I'm holding back my tears
Right.
for 2 years.
And is there
and
a
this guy's
section?
like, I'm just sitting there trying.
Yeah.
And
Is
he's just
there-
like, yo, they give me 40.
Is there
I'm
a section
taking
for bullets, please? Is there a section for first timers,
Yeah.
please? Just put us all together and let us process this shit without these motherfuckers yapping about like
40 years.
One time I had a child support appearance, and they put me in the bullpen with everybody with violent crimes and shit
Yeah.
like that. So I remember you like look down the line, and it'll say someone's name. There's like a piece of paper. It'll be like Perez, F, felony. It'd be, Temple, F, felony. You know what I mean? And Gaines, M, misdemeanor, F, felony. And then for Derek Drescher, it said CS, and everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck is CS?"
I thought it
mean,
would
man?
say DBD.
What's that?
Debbie Dad.
Ted B. Dress.
yeah.
So
I
CS,
remember. Go ahead.
because CI that can mean criminal informant. People are like, yo,
Oh,
what the
shit,
fuck does
yeah.
CS mean? I'm like, oh, it means child support, guys. I'm like, yo, everybody chill. I'm behind.
I think that's also.
So, but listen,
Confidential snitch.
Nah, yeah,
Confidential snitch. What?
Confidential snitch is
that's
good.
the actual
Court supporter. What? What is CS?
Wow.
supporter. Yeah. So, and then this is the other thing that happened. So they're giving everybody their sandwiches, Jimmy Dean's and all that shit.
Okay.
The
Hey, yo.
salami and cheese,
Salami and cheese. Yuck.
the yucky one, right?
Wow.
And,
Yucky one.
I
Yo,
worked-
CO, I don't want this. This shit is yucky.
I
son.
worked in the kitchen. My guy made the court meals, so he made me a PB&J.
They make them shits 2
So,
days before.
bro, I get my sandwich, and someone goes, "Yo, what the fuck you got in your sandwich?" And I go, it's peanut butter and jelly. And they go, "No." They're like, "Yo, your name, it says CS next to you.
And you get
You got
peanut butter
a
and jelly."
different fucking sandwich. Yo, something's up." And I'm just like, "Yo, please." And then they were like, "Drescher, court." And I was like, "Whew." I was like, "Yo, man, you can't put me back in there with those motherfuckers. They're gonna
You about to get murdered over PB&J.
They're gonna kill me."
Saved out the cell. I thought somebody had like a peanut allergy. Like, nah, hold on, slow down.
son.
Yo,
Chill.
I'm Muslim.
that.
I can't eat the
Open that.
salami.
I'm Muslim.
I'm Muslim. But yeah, and then actually that case, I went in and defended myself for child support because they don't appoint you a lawyer when you're behind on child support.
Oh, wow. You
And
just
I-
got to go up there and talk yourself.
And I
Yeah.
fucking
I know that.
won, and I won. I fucking won.
Land the plane.
What was your argument?
His last he's like, I'm half a Jew. And I'm like, you got it. Case dismissed.
Yeah.
Let him go.
This one's over.
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
So do you want to know the court officer is, and I always hated court officers, the older black guy, he slid me what to say on a sticky note. He went, And I said it out loud. And the judge was like, you can't talk right now. And then at first she was like, the case is, this is how it's going to stay. And I was like, I'm going to appeal and I'll come back with this argument. And basically the argument was, he said, how long has the child been at daycare and is she still going? So I'd been paying daycare for years, like $1,000 a month on top of support. And she hadn't been going to daycare for like 2 years.
So you get the money back?
I got all that money back. And then they were like, a step further, if you want, Mr. Drescher, you could push this for her lying and failing to report to the court. And I was like, nah, I'll just take the money.
There you go.
Know what I mean? Yeah. But if it wasn't for that, what's that say?
The Lord,
Lord
is here tonight.
If it wasn't for that dude, I would have never, because I was just getting frustrated. I mean, that lawyer was eating me up. He was destroying me. You know what I mean? I feel like, Dave, you would do well supporting yourself, representing yourself in court. Yeah.
Not only do you seem like a criminal, but you also seem like you know the law.
You know what's funny?
That's what he said. That's what he really said.
I got frustrated, though.
I got to translate him sometimes.
I got frustrated with a case here because they kept switching my public defender.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So every time I had gone to court 3 times before we even moved forward, and I had a different PD every time. And so, like, I think on the 3rd time I got there, and they was just like, look, do you? I was just like, yeah, I'll just take the, I'll just plead guilty, and I'll just take the jail time because I don't have the money to pay.
Yeah, I love doing that.
And this was the thing where now you watch the judge go like, oh wait,
yeah,
nah,
I'm the one who sends you to jail.
Well, here was the thing. He trying to
you don't
advise,
get to choose.
He trying to advise counsel, and this is shit that cracked me the fuck up. He was like, advise your client, you know what I mean, what he's at. You're looking at 6 to 12 months in Rikers. And I'm like, yeah, fine. And he's like, you could be killed. And I'm like, yeah, fine. I don't care. Like that.
I don't want to come here
anymore. It
anymore.
would end everything. Like it was just like my life was that bad at the moment, at least in my mind. I was like, yeah, fuck it. If I die, everything else goes away. So yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
And it was so funny to watch him go like, we're gonna do a continuance. You need to advise your client. And the dude kept trying to tell me, you need to think about this. We'll talk later. So they pushed the next case like 3 months down.
Yeah.
And when I got there, even that guy never showed up again. But like they just ended up. It worked out for me because there was a guy who was a former judge who was telling me, yeah, just keep kicking it down.
Right.
Just keep kicking it down.
Because basically what happens is now you're going to court for something for a year. Which is more than the time you're probably going to do. And you're not getting in more trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's costing them money. They got to keep filing and updating and paying people by the hour to do all of this shit like that and keep track of everything. So it's just like, man, we done lost on this investment right now.
Yeah.
Like even if we get a year out of him, look at what we spending on paperwork.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like, cause like I don't know how it is in New York, but in Pennsylvania,
the
Commonwealth, they want that
right?
bread.
Yeah.
but the state gets paid. So excuse me,
You owe them a bill. You owe them money when you leave jail, right?
What I'm saying is the prisons are privately owned.
Yeah.
So the state pays the prison $238 per day for every inmate.
That's how New York is too.
Okay, yeah. So I never been locked up in New York, but like in Pennsylvania, that's the thing where it's like, it's literally a numbers game. Yeah. How much do we get for him versus how much we're spending? Like it ain't worth it.
Right. You could buy your freedom like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
If you add up how much time you're doing and you pay that to the corporation that owns that jail,
right,
you can get out.
It's the same reason why if you come in with a high-priced lawyer that the court is his playground. Yeah. Oh, I already know his retainer. Yeah, you done already paid. All right, because he gonna spend all that down here filing paperwork with us. So yeah, good.
Not only that, he's gonna be buying gifts for the judges.
Oh, right. The motherfuckers play pickleball together and all that.
They take them, bro.
All right, like
one of my charges.
I'm learning a lot of shit right now.
You guys remember that Amy Fisher case, Joey Buttafuoco?
Yeah,
the Long
that's
Island
my
lawyer?
Amy Fisher's my that's my bitch right there.
I had her lawyer, Eric Nyberg, right? I think I had like a drug sale. He walks in, like I'm meeting him for the first time. He looks at the name on the courtroom. He goes like, "Oh, that's such and such. She's a, but I play golf with her father, so you're good." He said that's the first. He didn't talk about the case. That's all he talked about, his relationship with her father. So he's like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
My mom met him for the first time. She goes like, that man smelled like sulfur. He's
Right.
the devil.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Even for the case that I dealt with when I was a kid, for that white dude to not know me or my dad. But my dad did enough good work at that union, enough people fuck with him that they was like, yo, Dave's kid's in a little trouble down in the courthouse.
Help him
Go
out.
down there and take care of that little thing for him, you know what I mean? Because that's the way they treated my dad, too. My dad was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Down there.
Dude, I was hanging out. I met at Sam J's show on Sunday. There was a guy who works for the DA's office. Cool dude. And like I'm telling him what I went through. He's like, yo, that's exactly the game.
Yeah.
Because like that's what it is.
Yep.
Where it's the lawyers, the judges, and the DA are all friends. Most lawyers started off working as public defenders.
Right.
So they still got friends and connections in there. And if let's say my lawyer has 4 clients, and I'm like, yo, listen, I got this charge. Here's $30,000. Make sure it gets away. And then he got other clients. It's like, yo, listen, all I got is $3,000, $5,000.
Of course, he's gonna go for the motherfucker to give you 30,000.
The lawyer's gonna go to the DA and be like, yo, listen, this client right here, try to knock some time down, but you can get this client. So your own lawyer will fuck you over if you're not paying the money.
Yeah.
That's why drug dealers get away with shit and beat charges, because they're willing to throw money at a lawyer, where it's like, yo, here. And then they'll take that and be like, hey, yo, you want to go to this Subway Series game? I got fucking box seats.
Yeah. I had one
All
case.
about the money.
Yeah.
Yep. That's all.
I like it.
I had one case one time where I was able to afford a paid lawyer for that trial, but my lawyer got me a good deal. DA agreed to it, right? They put it in front of the judge, and the judge is like, he's looking at it, he's like, no. He's like, I don't feel comfortable just letting him walk out of here. We're talking about me, right? And I'm like, uh-oh. And my lawyer keeps going. He goes, Your Honor, this is a worked deal. And the lawyer and the judge is like, he's been arrested over 20 times.
20 times.
He's like,
that's a bad investment.
Well, in like altogether, I've been arrested over 30. But at that time, he's like, he's like a predicate. He just keeps doing the same. And then, my lawyer's like, can I approach the bench? And he kept saying, this is a work deal. And the judge is just like. And the DA's like, yeah, I agree with it. And with every fiber in his body was telling him, do not let this motherfucker go.
Okay.
But he gave in. He gave in, and I got locked up again like the next month.
Jesus Christ.
That's why,
Same judge.
That's why.
Same judge.
Oh
Same
my
judge.
God.
And that's why the judges be back there drinking, bro. When they be like, yo, I need a moment to go to my
And he even
chambers.
said
This
to
is
me when I came in the
crazy.
next time, he goes, give me one good reason why you shouldn't go to. Why I
That's
shouldn't
why-
lock you up.
That's
right
why,
now.
though.
That's his job to be like, yo, you have no life for the next 30 years.
And that's what I'm gonna tell you. Like
That's crazy.
court buildings, the energy there is the worst.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
worst.
no one's having a good time.
I always have heartburn when I go
Security
to
is
court.
geared with a bad
The lady who
mood.
types,
The
she's in a bad
janitors
mood.
are in a bad. Yeah, everybody. It's just a shit show.
You got
Shit
the
show.
court
Negative
officers.
energy,
Hey,
man.
shut up. You guys
It's
stop
all
talking.
negative
Hey,
energy.
stop looking back.
Like,
it's
holy
bad.
shit.
From
man.
once you walk in, it's like you're going through. It's like worse than
No
fucking
cell phone.
yeah.
No nothing. You just.
Like put your phone down.
Right.
You got to almost get strip searched. Damn near. Take your belt off.
Yeah,
take your-
man. When you paying on your way out, them bitches got an attitude. You be like, because I paid like speeding
Fine.
tickets
It's
and all that.
crazy,
like that,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
You
heard people
catch a
get
case.
sentenced.
You'll catch a case leaving the courtroom trying to make it out the front door.
Yeah.
If you got to go to cashier and there's security yelling at you, telling you can or cannot go, this bathroom closed. Like, what the fuck is happening in here,
Yeah,
bro?
man. And watching poor people have to dress up when they stand in that line with that one tie and that one
Looking
shirt
goofy
they
as
got.
fuck,
You
yeah.
just- You be in there like,
Oh, yeah.
man.
I
It'd be
do.
like a-
I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be the public defender sometime.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's
I'm
look at
fucked.
this wrinkled ass
Oh,
dress
yeah.
shirt
The
he got
public
on.
defender just had a case before you fucking. He was.
Man.
Dude, this nigga got
Your public
Dickies on.
defender got a golf shirt tucked in the khaki.
He got a Dickie suit.
Yo, one time,
Fucking,
dude, one time my
He got
mom
a
got me a
Dickie
He
lawyer.
does maintenance in the building too.
my first arrest, my mom, like she didn't want to pay for lawyers, so she's like, oh, public defender to do it. Son, this dude looked like Larry David with a Steve Harvey suit. That's what he is. Son, he had like brown loafers that were just dusty and fucked up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
I had the worst deal ever. He got
going
me
to
such a
jail.
worst deal. He got me so like probation. I owed all this money.
Yeah.
That at 6 months of that, I was like, yo, fuck that shit. Send me to jail.
This nigga's dressed like a temptation. I'm going to jail.
He's spinning, Your Honor.
Yeah. No, like a 5 heartbeat after he was smoking crack.
Your Honor,
Nigga look like Eddie Kane. I'm going to jail.
Eddie Kane.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to be jealous of the kids that like were catching cases. Like, you know, you go to court with your mom as a kid, and the kids who one either showed up without a parent or they didn't even put on a suit.
Oh,
Like motherfuckers
I
that
never
was
wore a suit.
17.
I never dressed up for
Yeah,
court,
I
ever.
didn't want to say this.
I will-
Are you? Wait, are you? What
never
kind of
had those
Latino are you again?
Dominican.
The
Dominican.
most-
Okay,
the most
because I
I
didn't
would
want to be
do-
racist and be like it was mostly Puerto Ricans, but our Puerto Rican
He would
kids,
wear skin tight white jeans.
I swear to God.
Dude, I'll be like fresh. I have like Jordans on jeans. I have like a button-up Jabot shirt or something.
God.
A Fat
Oh,
Farm.
God.
It'll be like
A Rockefeller,
a Rockefeller
Rockaware
button-up.
velour.
And then, dude, I went to court in velours because you literally go in there for your judge.
Sean
for the judge to
John
be like,
velour
Come
suit.
back next month.
Yo,
Come back
Reebok
next month.
Classics.
and I'm like, I'm new to all of this. I'm petrified.
Yeah, yeah.
I got on a fucking suit because my mom told me
Yeah.
to, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there's a Puerto Rican kid in front of me with an airbrush shirt that says, fuck bitches, get money. and the judge, can you take off your hat? And and I'm like, yo, you gonna make this nigga mad? I'm next.
I went on
fuck
shrooms.
bitches get money, airbrush on.
Bro,
I had
it's
a, I had a
just
court
frustrating.
appearance where I was on shrooms from the night before.
Yeah.
And I didn't go to sleep. And I'm just sitting there and everybody's talking and I'm just like, yo, just act normal.
Yeah, man.
Just act normal.
And they
So-
handed me the paper to sign, and I'm struggling to find where
line?
you got to sign at because they didn't leave a mark. So I'm just staring at that shit for like 30 minutes. And then the lawyer's like, it's right there. And I'm
One time I wore a suit to court,
Okay.
and the judge said to me, do you think because you're wearing a suit, it's going to help your case, Mr. Drescher?
that's why I don't
I'm a
dress up.
businessman.
To me, you are a crook in a suit. That's exactly what he
Okay.
said to
Okay.
me.
Wow.
Okay. So here's the funny thing too. When
But
I
you
got
in a
older,
suit, you in a suit with the glasses and no
I'm,
hat. you
actually,
look
I'm
like
the
a
lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm the lawyer. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Can we watch that video that kicked off the new year when the dude jumped over the thing?
Oh,
the
yeah,
judge,
yeah.
man.
Put it on.
That
Put
up?
it on.
Yeah.
Because I just want to explain something. I never, me
went-
and you never was able to. Or did we break it down with the flag falling? Nah. All right, Pete. This is when I knew this motherfucker was going on.
Nat, you know what they're talking about?
Yeah.
One sec.
They got a.
well, I remember more recently, like when the last case that I was dealing with in New York, I definitely wasn't getting dressed for that. I was just over it. I'm showing
so
up in like
funny.
whatever I got on,
Yeah.
and it was funny because I would look at anybody with a suit on, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, cause it was like, they looked like nightclub owners or some shit like
Yeah,
that too.
yeah,
They wouldn't
yeah.
have a tie. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, they wearing like a mock neck with the
Yeah.
cross.
no, these dudes would have nice suits on, but it'd be like, you came here? Like,
Yeah.
you seem like the type of guy that shouldn't have to be here if you're dressed in a suit like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
fact.
Because it's like 9, 10 in the morning. Where do you have to be that you're also coming to court? Like,
And they approach the bench. They're like, "Oh, he's here for unpaid parking tickets." I'm
right,
like, "What?
right,
The
right.
fuck is that?" All right, we go play.
Looking like a bozo. All right, here we go.
Yeah, man.
In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, this kicked off January. Cleared it, right? Hair fall, but when that American flag fell, I said,
Yeah.
it's a wrap. When that flag fell, I was like, yeah, he going under jail.
Yo, you guys seen that Civil War movie?
America
Seen the
has
Civil War?
fallen.
Nah, is it good? I keep hearing it's
Oh, I
great.
saw. Well, me and
It's
Kate
called
went.
Civil War.
Civil War,
I
yeah.
didn't like it. I'll tell you why I didn't like it. I didn't like it because they didn't give any explanation of. I know that the president was dirty because they said he was on his 3rd term.
Yeah.
But they didn't give any explanation of what happened. Why did he do that? Why did the country fall apart? Because all of a sudden, at the end of the day, or at the end of the movie, you see that the resistance is the good guys. Like California and Texas unified. They became.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
and it
shit.
was them versus the rest of the
government,
United
yeah.
States, the government for the most
Well,
part.
just mostly DC.
Yeah, and they took I don't want to ruin it for you guys.
Yeah,
You'll watch
now I gotta
it.
watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish they would have shown. Maybe they'll do a prequel where it shows how the country ends up falling apart like that.
Nah, I think that's.
You enjoyed that movie?
I thought it was dope. I really liked it.
Did
Because
you
it
watch
was
that
just
Civil War movie called Glory from back in the
Glory
80s?
with,
Oh, Morgan Freeman and
Morgan
Matthew
Freeman.
Broderick. Of
Yeah, I
course.
watched it going to Arizona. I was crying in the plane.
Oh no! Why?
Because
Denzel was in it, too.
put on such a fuck. I said he got an Oscar for this.
They all.
Let me just see if it holds up. And boy, when I tell you, Morgan
sure he
Freeman,
got an Oscar for
I was like, what the fuck?
I
This
thought he
movie's
didn't
so
win an Oscar
goddamn
until
good.
Training Day.
His
Denzel.
first Oscar
His
was
first
Training
Oscar
Day.
was Glory.
Are you
Sure
sure?
about that? Fact check him now.
I know he might have been nominated.
His first Oscar was Glory.
All right,
I thought it was Training Day.
well, we bet.
Don't you
What-
test
how
me.
many-
While y'all
how
was
many-
in jail,
how
I was
many-
watching movies.
How
Listen,
many soups you got?
bring
How many
up-
cakes you got? That's what
Natalie,
we
bring
betting.
up
Yo,
Jada
you know what's
Kiss.
funny?
Why?
Me and Derek were just teaching. We were learning how to play poker while we was hanging out in Arizona, but we was playing Texas Hold'em, so you got to like bet a lot. So we took all of the silverware out of the kitchen and made it like forks worth of dollars, spoons. Looked like just a bunch of junkies because we sitting here throwing spoons and forks in
Call.
the pot.
Call. Pour knives and pour. Call.
Napkins, a napkin holder.
Yeah, loud. Upstairs, everybody here clanking going on.
Yeah, you all in with a pot. You put the whole pot set.
You trying to scrape it all in, you poking yourself like, fuck.
Yeah. Like stacks of fucking, yeah.
Denzel Washington, first Oscar, Glory.
Oh,
Best supporting
shut
actor.
Why did I not know that?
Fucking mouth.
Yeah, I've learned.
Oh wait, so
Jada Kiss, you lied to me.
yeah, he did, and why he lied? He goes, why did Denzel?
Nah,
Had to
'cause
play-
nobody watched
play
Glory.
crooked
I had to
before he
watch
took
Glory
it.
in school, so that's how I knew.
Denzel got range.
Oh
man.
wait, hold on.
Whoa.
87, he starred in Cry Freedom, and that was his first Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
Now,
in
damn.
87.
Is
So he got
Academy
3 of
Award
them?
an
Oh,
Oscar?
nomination, not win.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
so
so
Glory.
what was he nominated for in Glory?
Supporting actor.
What was he nominated for in
Best
Training
actor.
Day?
Best actor.
Actor.
Best
Training
actor.
Day.
Oh, Best
Yeah.
Actor.
Training Day.
He didn't get
got it.
He didn't
got
get
it.
Best Actor until Training Day. That's what it was.
Yeah, but no, he got an Oscar.
That
He
last
put-
scene
he
in
put-
Training Day, one of my favorites. Oh, you motherfuckers! You think you could do this to me?
I'm the police. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
But
think
anyway,
that
so
was
yeah.
his best role.
But nah, flying,
he's had
watching
better
that
I
shit.
run shit here. You just live
Live
here.
here.
Yeah. You better walk away because I'm burning this motherfucker down. That was great.
I think Fences was better.
Shoe program.
23-hour lockdown.
You must.
You know
Shoe
you had-
program.
The
The
gas
part-
chamber. You know what the gas chamber smells like?
Pine oil.
That's where you headed. Pine oil heaven.
That's really cold. That's
Pine
cold.
oil heaven is that's
oil heaven.
That's cold as fuck.
Real bad man.
Where can everybody find you too? What do you got going on the road?
Is this still live?
Yeah, this is no, this isn't live.
Oh,
but
we doing. I'm
this will
doing.
be out
Yes, it
Saturday.
is.
It's live
No,
on
my,
gas.
my career is going well. I'm doing doing Yonkers Comedy Club this weekend.
Hell
I have
yeah.
something for you. This is
Yeah.
what you need after the club closes down.
Light a match.
Get a crowbar and pull that fucking stage apart. There's probably 10 kilos underneath that motherfucker. That's what I would say.
He's got some good fucking bud, Jeffrey.
Yeah, so
fire,
I'm doing Yonkers Comedy Club just to
Are you-
pay my dues.
Are you going too, Dave?
Dave be there Saturday. He
Yeah,
got he got other shit to do.
It's a weird mixture of the book and
Friday, Dave's
Listen,
like, I'm just
we
going to
had
go
a
to the
weird-
Follow
movies.
the, check out the
Miscommunication.
podcast. No Need for Apologies
right.
here on the Gas Digital Network. Also, check out both of our Instagrams. I'm Dave Temple on all social media platforms. What do you, Derek?
I'm the great boy.
Please.
THEGREATBOY.
Again, any New Yorkers who are interested in that table read, please pull up Tuesday, May 7th, 4 p.m., the Comedy Shop. That's 2 P's and an E on Bleecker Street. It's free.
That's fly, bro.
Just pull
That's
up.
real dope.
Gio?
May 11th, I'll be at the Dojo of Comedy with Danny Polachuk. And yeah, if you're follow me on Instagram if you're not following me already. Gio Perez 86.
If you're having a problem falling asleep, definitely go to Danny and Gio's show.
yeah.
If you're having sleep issues. Derek Drescher on Instagram.
We'll take you next time. Don't worry,
next
Derek.
time. I
My
want to
bad.
come, actually.
I'm
Let
sorry
me ride,
we left you out.
Let me ride with you. OTG14, if you're not already subscribed, use that code. You get 2 free weeks of the Gas Digital Network. And also, for real, go to Dave's table read May 7th, 4 p.m. at the Comedy Shop on Bleecker Street. A couple years ago, me and Gio beat the shit out of somebody over there. So
They're tired of that
You could
story.
go to that site, look at that, pay homage, and then go in and listen
Take a picture.
to Dave's.
The brick
I'll tell you-
I
tell you,
used is
hold on.
still there.
This has been such a great New York day. I
man.
promise you, like, because if you're listening to the audio, it's like you're just sitting on mailbox on 125th Street right now.
Yeah.
Just two black dudes, a Puerto Rican and a white guy. They're just hanging out talking. Like, it's the
I'm
sounds of
Puerto
fucking
Rican
New York.
and a Dominican.
No, he was saying you were the white guy.
I know.
No.
Only half.
Well, here's
In
the
this
thing.
scenario.
Yeah, but here's
White.
the thing. I don't know whether y'all know this. Outside of New York, y'all all Puerto Rican. Like,
Yeah,
even white
yeah.
dudes with Yankee hats, just
Oh, yeah,
Puerto
yeah,
Ricans.
this
Like, I
is-
would just
yeah.
look at y'all and be like, yeah, a bunch of Puerto
Bunch
Ricans.
of Puerto Ricans outside. As my as
Look at
Shirley
him. He's
used to
so
call
happy. Yeah.
As
not
my
white.
nana used to call them Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans.
I mean, I'm fine with that because no matter where y'all go, y'all always go.
Puerto
Yo,
Ricans.
man.
No matter where y'all go, y'all can't hide that y'all
Oh yeah,
black.
I'm coming up
Dímelo.
on 1 year on Duolingo in like 3 days. Though.
Oh, I learned Mandarin.
Fam.
I
Oh, did
learned,
you?
I learned. Hold on.
You learned it or you're learning
I'm
it?
learning it.
Learn
I'm
it.
learning
Say
it.
something. Yeah, yeah.
Learning it. Hold
Say
on.
Sure.
No.
Spanish out there.
He's gonna say some
G-
racist shit in Chinese.
No.
I fucking know it.
Giuna Sali.
What does that mean?
G Unit.
No, Ginu na. Wait.
Say it like them.
Ginu Lao. Nali.
That means I'm in love with Karen Feehan.
Close.
I'm in
It's
love.
close. It means where the hoes at.
Wow.
But it's translated to where the prostitutes at. Because I don't know if they have hoes.
So
I
what
wanted to
have
make
you learned on Duolingo?
Eso sí que es.
Oh, Spanish.
Yeah.
There you go, boy.
Dominican Spanish.
S-O-C-K-S.
Or is it just Castilian?
No, I had to learn the European version. That's what they give you on there. Yeah.
S-O-C-K-S.
Eso sí que es. Sí, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
Eso sí que es.
That's what that just means that it is what it is, right?
Huh?
Right?
Eso sí que es.
Yeah.
Do you speak?
Eso sí que es.
Habla español?
Like 100 words.
Oh, yeah.
Poquito, yeah. Well,
Eso sí que es.
S.
S-O-C-K-S.
O. C. Yes, so yes.
Yeah, you're just spelling.
What?
You're just spelling socks. That's it. I don't know.
We just been saying socks the whole time.
S-O-C-K. God
S-O-C-K-S.
damn it.
We just been saying socks the whole fucking time. That's why I was
God
laughing.
fucking
This
damn
nigga,
it.
you let him write down it. S-O-C-K-S?
S-O-C-K-S.
S is.
It is what it is.
So,
It is what it is.
Motherfucker still
O
trying
is
to translate
O.
it.
No. I'm just. Let me see how
We
close
just
I
spell
was.
socks, man. S-O-C-K-S.
Her accent's way better.
Ginu's and Ali.
Yeah.
You say,
Wow.
Where the hoes
Good
at?
for you, man. I'm glad
Good
you're
for
out
you.
here learning shit. I also started playing chess. That's a
Oh, I'm
great
nice.
way to- Yeah.
I'm nice.
All right, we gotta play sometime.
We should get a
man.
chessboard
We gotta play.
for here. We
Yeah,
should get
we-
one
we
for
gotta
here.
play.
Yeah,
But I'll
I'll
still
give you
play it.
lessons. I'll give you guys lessons.
I'm terrible at
definitely-
chess, but I can still play.
Yeah, we got scheduled time. I want to play. If you're nice, because I want to learn. I want to learn.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting them, like really getting it down, because I like it. It's like
What y'all think
it's
about this?
really the
So,
streets.
hold
Like
on.
the
Hold
chess
on.
is
One
the real
thing that
streets.
really
What
hurts
y'all-
though.
But what y'all think about this, right? Because I was thinking, you know how people be doing this, the Twitches where they play games? I play chess a lot on my phone. I was thinking about doing that.
Oh, it's not a bad
Because
idea
I
at
talk
all.
mad shit.
Not
when
a
I'm
bad
playing
idea at
chess.
all.
I want to
shit
talk
talking
shit, but I
chess?
got to make sure I'm
Yeah.
good. I got to
I'm a-
make sure I want to talk because it's a game you should
Jail
be talking
chess.
shit.
So
I'm like, give me your
sometimes
Talking shit. Yeah.
Give me your bitch.
Yeah.
when I
You
was
like
locked
the Queen's
up,
Gambit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That show was dry.
I used to play
I'm
a
more
little
of a
bit.
Philidor
You can see
defense
the
guy.
moves in the ceiling.
Yeah, dude, I'm autistic when it comes to chess because I'll see moves
He's
like
good. He's good.
13
He's good.
moves ahead just by looking like, oh
Yeah.
no, I'm nice. I'm nice.
In the joint, I used to play, but I remember there'd be times when
That's what I learned.
Guys would be like,
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna play with you," and I remember being like, "Why?" I'd be like, "You're gonna bring my game down." And let me tell you something, you
Yeah.
can't even get on the motherfucking chessboard
Yeah.
in the joint because you ain't good. It's a lonely place to be, man.
Damn.
I learned
You gotta
from
get good at
Yeah,
chess.
it's a
That's
lonely-
crazy.
You can't
I
even
learned-
play chess with you can't play a nerds game.
I learned from like old black dudes.
Yeah, the guy
that
that told me
would
his name is
just-
John Thompson.
Just
Call him
shit
T.
on me while I'm playing. They're like, I make a move. They're like, why'd you make that move? And I'm like,
Just start roasting
I
you.
just want to.
What the fuck happened to
you
your
getting with that?
What the fuck happened to your mustache?
Yeah, they make
Look,
you feel stupid,
check.
and you like moving that pawn back. Like, all right.
Yeah.
They're like, if you move, what's protecting this? What's
Like
protecting
I
that?
played, okay, so I was playing on the train on the way over here, and I was mad, so I was playing aggressive, and I just leaned into it, and it was so funny watching all of the shit that I was vulnerable to again
Yeah.
because I knew what I was doing. I was literally using the rook aggressively, just
Yeah.
pushing my way around the board, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna lean into it and see what happens. I still won the game, but it was like, wow, it was very few pieces left, and it was like weird pieces.
You ever seen Fresh? You ever
Yes,
seen Fresh?
absolutely.
The,
That's
the
why.
shit that what's his name says Samuel Jackson
Mm-hmm.
when he's talking to his son, he goes like, "You see this person, Grandmaster, such and such. Put him on the clock, I'll eat his ass."
Yeah. When they play with the clock.
Yeah, when they play with that's how I play on
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it's like a total of 10 minutes, and we got 5 minutes each.
So you move and you.
Yeah,
hit.
as soon as you move, so
hit.
you're putting pressure. You
save
can't
your
sit.
time.
But if their shit dings before you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they run it, it's whoever. Like if you run at a time, it don't matter. You could be beating my ass. I could have just my king. If you don't beat me, if you don't checkmate me,
That's
within
why
that
Bobby
time, it's
Fischer
over.
was so fucking good, because that black guy trained him on the fucking clock.
Yeah, but
yeah.
you
Lawrence
play off the
Fishburne
clock.
with the driving gloves.
Yeah, it was no, it was Morpheus.
Lawrence Fishburne, you fucking asshole. Yeah.
Nah, that was Morpheus, cuz.
Okay, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
That's a whole fight in the joint. Like,
Nah, it was Morpheus.
Yeah, you lead the pod, come back and what happened, man? Oh, Derek and Derek was fighting. What they
Derek
was
and
fighting
Derek over fucking
Nigga,
Lawrence
that nigga-
Fishburne being Morpheus. His name is Lawrence Fishburne. Have some respect. His daughter did porn.
That's the shit.
oh yeah, bubbly butt. She had the fucking cyst pimples on her butt.
It was
out to
bad,
Montana
and
Fishburne.
she looked like him, and
Yeah.
I was like, I can't beat
Yeah.
my dick to
That was
this.
Brian Pumper, right?
Yeah, that's Brian
Pumper.
Pumper.
With
That
his
shit was
Crisco oil jewelry. He used to put Crisco oil on his fake jewelry.
I know.
So it
To
could
shine it up?
Yeah.
Bro, he was like, he made
That's
New York
hilarious.
look bad.
Yeah.
He made New Yorkers look bad. Yo.
Well, listen, not as
mean,
bad
they-
as Meek Mill's made Philly look, but
Oh, I will. We'll
Nah,
touch-
man, they are
we'll-
fucking with him.
we'll save that for
We'll
behind
touch
the
on
paywall.
that for behind the paywall. Let's wrap this up. Nat and Jorge, plug your show.
Watch Gas Digital now on the Gas Digital website.
We can listen to that energy, everybody. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
I just want to end on this.
Don't let
Something,
him talk to you like that, Nat. I love you, baby.
I want to end on like a chess. Something I learned from chess, like you said, right? Where you're like, when you play people that are worse than you,
It brings a game.
it brings your game down.
Right.
And I feel like it's the same thing with comedy. When you're around terrible comics and you're only watching terrible comedy, it brings your game down. That's why we fuck with the OGs like that.
I appreciate
yeah.
it. No, that was good. It was
Man.
good. Don't need no
I
I
mooks
didn't want to
around.
give him flowers until the next episode.
Don't
No, you gotta
don't
show
have
them
no
a lot.
mooks around.
Man, they bring your game down.
Why are
Bring
these
the game
mooks?
down.
Don't bring these mooks around because they bring your
That's
game down.
anytime I hang with Gio, the mooks think it's all right just to come up and talk to him.
First off, you're the king of the
his-
mooks.
That's his relationship with the mooks.
You're the McDougal king.
The McDougal Street Mutants.
Jesus. But as long as y'all hanging out telling jokes, I'm proud of y'all. But yeah, y'all all mooks to me. Remember that shit.
And
I
that's
already
how
got
we're
my
going to end
friends.
it. Yep. That's it. Thank you. Can you guys have